So my first question would be, what drew you initially to this project?
Well, for me, what drew me to the project was the script. The writing was what you see is what I read. Um, and it's just impressive and brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that Janelle was in this, I was like, it does not matter what the script is. Janelle is in this. I want to be a part of this bad boy.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
but
It's true.
and you know what the
Yeah.
script was definitely an added bonus. You know, uh, it was very visceral. It was rich in imagery and just uh, the human experience. So that for me was just really because when you read a script, when you start to see it in your mind, you've got something, and it hooked me from the moment I turned the first page.
Mm.
So my next question would be, since you were just speaking about how reading the script was very visceral, obviously horror films, and especially this one because it is rooted in realities, was very visceral when I was watching it. So I was just wondering, as an actor, what kind of things do you tap into to get the best out of your performance for something like this?
Human experience, I think, one, you do enough research, because the experiences that we portray are not far from what's happening right now, in society. And so you just really translate that, and you just realize that the frustrations, the anger, the demand for justice and equality is something that's been going on for over 400 years. So the Black consciousness has been hemorrhaging off of the same thing and the same trauma for centuries. So to tap into that and to be able to understand the fabric of American history for me as a Zimbabwean was paramount to
Mm-hmm.
get the emotion that was needed to convey the truth and the reality of what African Americans are going through and have been going.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I was just wondering what you hope that audiences will get from the film, particularly from both of your characters.
Uh, wow. Well, for my character, uh, I hope that Julia prompts a lot of maybe open-ended questions about uh, the things that the traumas and the violences that Black folks face beyond the way they're treated for the color of their skin. Um, we too are dealing with mental illness, and we too are. Uh, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but we are dealing with things beyond just this and what we're seeing on the news.
Mm.
And it's hard and it's exhausting and it's taxing, and then beyond that, the institutions that are in place that don't allow us the access to help really
Mm.
um, only it reinforces that. Um, so yeah, I hope that I just hope that people walk away, yeah, asking themselves questions about the rate at which Black women die giving birth and uh, during their pregnancies, and suicide within the Black community, and the way that we treat trans folks and the rate at which they die, and their life expectancy is, I think, 35. It's and it's at the hands of violence, of physical violence. Um, and I don't know. I hope that people leave thinking about all of that if it's in them. Yeah.